Hey guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be trying out a new drugstore powder foundation. I showed this to you guys a few videos ago. It's the Makeup Revolution Satin Matte Powder Foundation. I'm super excited to test this one out. Ever since I got into the Makeup Forever one, you guys know that I love that one. I'm totally down to try different powder foundations because you never know if you're gonna find one that you love. Like back in the day, no one really did a great job with powder foundations, like being full coverage and like something that people with problematic skin can wear. But now I feel like people are really like adjusting it, focusing on powder foundations and trying to make them better. Like I said, this one is a drugstore option. I'm very excited to try it today. And I will also be trying out this new Pat McGrath Skin Fetish concealer. It has really good claims and I'll read them to you once we get into it. But that is what this video is going to be on. We're going to try this stuff out, wear it throughout the day and see how it looks. I hope you guys are excited for this one. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave and also hit that post notification bell. That way you're notified every single time I upload. And if you want to see how these new products perform on oily, sensitive, rosacea skin, then let's go ahead and hop on into it. Okay, so we're getting back to the Casey that used to tie her hair up with these little things. They're just so easy. Also, all of my postpartum hair loss is starting to come back and it's mainly around my hairline. I didn't lose too much, I don't think. Like I didn't lose a ton. I mean, I'm wearing extensions the entire time, so I didn't notice like a ton of hair loss. I also didn't have any bald spots or anything though. So in my opinion, it wasn't that bad, but I did have a lot of hair fall out. Luckily, like I still have a good bit of hair. Like when we take my extensions out, I still have a lot of it, but there is a lot of growth happening around my hairline. So I know where most of it fell out. So I did go ahead and prime. I already used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer Water and then the Tatcha Silk Canvas. And now we're just gonna go straight into the concealer. So I wanted to share this concealer with you guys because it is new. I just got it in PR and I was just super interested in it and I wanted to try it out. So it's the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. That's what the packaging looks like. And I'm gonna read to you the little card that came in with it. So it came with a couple different things. We have the under eye powder, which is a blurring powder, and then a concealer brush. It says this groundbreaking formula provides creamy full coverage that seamlessly conceals and brightens under eye circles and skin imperfections without creasing or settling into fine lines, and it delivers a natural finish. I love full coverage. You can't say full coverage and me not try it. If you guys can hear, this is glass packaging. Really nice. It has good weight to it and it isn't too large. So this is what it looks like. The shade I'm using today is LM10. This is the, I believe, lightest one that they sent to me. The rest of them just look a little too dark. And then this is what your doe foot applicator looks like. So it has a good bit of product on it. I'm just going to go ahead and start with one eye. This tone's kind of nice. I think it'll work really well over a foundation too. I'm going to take my e.l.f. sponge and we're just going to blend this out. Really just press it into the skin. I mean, that looks pretty full coverage to me. I don't know about you, but to me, that looks pretty full coverage. I'm really gonna work it in this inner corner too, because this is where I get very dark. And I'm gonna take a brush and bring it up into that inner corner, and then we'll see the difference in the two sides. Definitely full coverage. So far, I like it. I think it does look really good. I actually like the color. Like, it's not too light on my skin. I think it kind of is attaching to a little area right here. Let me see if I can show you guys. It's just kind of clinging a little bit right in here. I do have a little bit of texture underneath this eye, but other than that, I think it looks really good. I even think it would look really great over foundation. And I don't think that you have to dip back into this product. I think whatever comes on the wand is just enough, honestly, for your, maybe even both eyes, because you could flip it over and use the other side and like the product there. A lot of product comes out on the doe foot. That's always an A+ for me because I hate having to dip back in. It blends out really seamlessly. Like for a really full coverage concealer, I think that's really good. Don't mind my lashes. I go get them filled tomorrow, but I'm pretty sure Mason's ripped out like half of them. He's in the phase of like grabbing your face and just ripping your skin. He's gotten a hold of my lashes a few times and it's just like, well, no lashes for me. That's okay. Again, I'm gonna take this brush and go right in here so we conceal all this darkness. I'm telling you, this is what really makes you look more awake, is that inner corner right in there. I do feel like it looks really good on the skin. Like it really doesn't accentuate your lines or anything like that. It looks very smooth and even. I like it. I don't feel like I have a lot of texture underneath this eye like I do this one. You can kind of see the difference like right in here, but I think it looks good. So far, that concealer gets an A+ for me. I can't wait to try this over foundation because I think it's gonna look insane. Let's move on to the star of the show, and that is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Satin Matte Powder Foundation with hyaluronic acid and cannabis sativa. Sativia, whatever. I don't know. So Ulta, I think, has it wrong. They have it as Sat Matte Powder Foundation, but it's supposed to be satin. So if you're watching Ulta, there's a little spell check. It's online. Right now it has 4 stars. It's $11. They're doing buy 2 get 1 free, so go check that out. I think that's on all their products. And a free gift with purchase. I love their lip liners. I love their Conceal and Define liquid foundation. So there's your 3 products you can get with 1 for free. This says, it's time to welcome the Conceal and Define Satin Matte Powder Foundation by Makeup Revolution, the base to all great makeup looks. Open the sleek rose gold compact to reveal a velvety soft pressed powder formula, complete with an application sponge and mirror. It's also the perfect travel size for on-the-go touch-ups. The customizable finish is buildable for light to medium coverage in the areas that you need a touch extra coverage. Apply one of the Conceal and Define concealers. Dang it. Complete the look with a finishing spray to make it last all day. Okay, so you need to use some concealer if you want some coverage. Here's what we're gonna do. I did pull this product out, the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Fix, the Ultimate Coverage Concealer. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply one side with just the concealer I have on with my under eye, and then the other side I will spot conceal with whatever and see how it looks then. I do have 2 different shades. I thought this was gonna be more full coverage, but whatever, it's fine. So this one's P12. You never really know what it looks like until you put it on your skin. This is what it looks like, and then you open it up, and you have your puff, your mirror. I don't know if I'm gonna like that puff. And then you have this clear case that covers it. So I do like that. Very nice and sanitary. For $11, I don't think that's bad at all. We'll try P12 and see what it looks like. So let me go get my Blendiful real quick because I just want to see if I'll like it better with a different application. You know, I have my Blendiful. It's a little dirty, but we'll see if we need to use it because I want to try it with powder foundation really bad. Okay, I'm going to go in with this side with no extra product, like no spot concealing or whatever. And we're going to try their sponge. This sponge feels very not the best. Like, I don't know how this texture would necessarily blend. Like, I love the Makeup Forever sponge that is the black side. If you get that powder foundation, it really just smooths everything over the skin and looks so flawless. This just feels, it's kind of like, it feels like a silicone sponge mixture. It's really weird, but we'll try it out and just see. So I'm going to take this one right here and we're just going to swipe it on the skin. It's not terrible so far. Actually, you know what we could do? Since we just did concealer, we can use that Pat McGrath powder and set the under eye. I think that'll be best because this is a pretty dark powder to match me. I don't feel like this sponge really blends it. I feel like what this sponge does, it just lays it on the skin. It doesn't really buff it in, if that makes any sense. Let's try the chin with this one and then we'll try the nose with something else. So the chin's pretty red. This had no concealer or anything. It's not really covering, you know what I mean? I do think it looks nice, but like the powder itself seems very smooth. I don't think I want to conceal with a concealer though. I think I just want to try the Blendiful and see how that works out with it. But this, I don't think I like the sponge. I think it lays it on top and it doesn't really cover. All right, let's try the Blendiful. I'm going to take a corner with the powder. We're just going to blend this out. I think this powder has a really weird gray tone to it. Dude, every time. I'm really not dry in this area, but everything tends to cling to this area of my cheek. All right, let's see the nose. I mean, the Blendiful really blended that beautifully. I mean, that looked like full coverage to me. I don't know about you. I'm gonna try a little bit right in here. I feel like the Blendiful is giving me a little bit more coverage. Something about this powder is off though. Like, I don't know if it's just the tone. It's more gray. Okay, now we're looking weird. Everything between the Urban Decay powder foundation and this one, this area right here is giving me trouble. Let's take a little bit of this Pat McGrath Medium Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. And this says, transparent and weightless, this powder sets under eye concealer and brightens dark circles, diminishes and blurs the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. This will get everywhere, so don't use too much. Little goes a long way. I like the Blendiful with this. I'm gonna try it with my Makeup Forever one. This is the first like powder foundation that I've actually tried it with, and I actually like it. This one's lighter, P10. I'm gonna take a different part of the Blendiful and see if I can kind of help this area. So this is just a shade lighter, and I'm just wondering if I can brighten that up a bit, you know, so I can wear this throughout the day. Okay, this one, this P10 is definitely lighter. Oh, this is not looking good. This is not looking good. I cannot wear that out. That looks crazy. It looks crazy. It just looks gray right here. I can't build on top of it because it's gonna look crazy. So I'm gonna try to do the rest of my makeup and just see what it looks like and see if I can wear the formula throughout the day. But I'm gonna go ahead and say, I don't know what's going on with these powder foundations, but like I could not wear this throughout the day. Like, look at this. This is gray. I guess it's just my skin. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me or if you guys can see it too, but it's gray here, gray, gray. You see that? Let me go ahead and just kind of speed through and finish up my makeup, and then we'll come back, take a quick look, and see if it's even more gray. Take a break off camera. Oh, and I curled my hair. So this foundation's kind of been sitting on the skin doing its thing, and I swear to you, it has changed and it looks absolutely insane. This is like one of the worst foundations I've tried in a minute. I cannot go throughout my day like this. I cannot. And like the more it sits on my skin, I feel like the more gray it gets. It just literally looks insane. It still clung to those areas that I told you guys about. It still looks awful in those areas. It does not look good on the skin at all. This one is a hard pass for me. Absolutely not. We'll never wear this again. I'm gonna take it off like literally right now. I don't understand it. I don't like the color. I don't like anything. I don't like anything about it. This is instead of a foundation wear test, it is a foundation fail because it does not look good on my skin at all. I mean, my pores look terrible. The color is like the worst color I've seen in a minute. It's pretty bad. I mean, the Urban Decay one, it did cling to this just a tiny bit in that video. It didn't look like this all around. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just that one area, but everything else looked really great. This is like it's so weird. It's so weird. I don't like it. You can still see like the darkness here. I didn't contour. I just added some bronzer trying to, you know, help it out a little bit. This one's a no from me for $11. I don't think so. I will take my $22 back, please. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you've tried this out and if you like it. Do you think it's just the color? I mean, honestly, with the way that my skin looks with it, I just don't think I'll try this out again. But if you've tried it out, let us know your thoughts down below in the comments and what you guys think. Again, the shades I used was P10, P12. Not working. So thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Watch this. Look at that reveal. Amazing.